Alright, 2022 was a year filled with challenges and dreams. I've combined my full-time job with side hustles like investing and uploading videos on YouTube. And I have to say that I was pretty consistent since the beginning, frequently posting 2 to 3 videos a week. And I've learned dozens of new things while making videos like courses, books, and YouTube itself. And I have also been inspired by YouTubers around the world who taught me tips and tricks to start on YouTube. That's also why I've made this video, so that you can follow along no matter what you're doing on YouTube. Hi, Jarod here, and today let's talk about my YouTube business plan, starting with consistency. I remember starting on YouTube and trying to hit 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it worked pretty well for the first 3 weeks, until it didn't. I didn't have enough time to script, record, and edit the 3 videos in a week, so I've stepped down to 2 videos now, which allows me to bring better quality to every upload. So now I can more easily release 1 to 2 videos in a week. And if you are wondering how many videos should be uploaded to your YouTube channel every week, technically speaking, there is no good or bad answer. I think all YouTube channels should pass the consistency check. So let me explain. For now, my sweet spot is 2 videos in a week, so that people who click on my YouTube channel see that I upload frequently while maintaining consistency. And all they want is someone who brings them something worth watching, and someone who is consistent on its upload. And this is consistency check. Next, the journey versus the destination. And you've probably all heard about this saying, enjoy the journey more than the destination. And I think that's what YouTube is all about. Anyone can have a goal in mind starting YouTube, right? Whether it is to have a side hustle, to make money in the long run, or to share tips and knowledge on something. But we not only need to reach a goal, we also have to find how to make it possible, how to bring value, how to be consistent, how to find topics and ideas to talk about for 10 minutes videos. This is the journey. So I created a routine with Google Calendar. And I also use some techniques like the Pomodoro technique, blocking, and batching to make the most out of my week. The video is right here if you're interested, then feel free to come back to enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, the next point on my business plan is to bring value. And first, let's talk about quality versus quantity. As I said previously, I used to make around 3 videos a week, but I didn't last long and I had to remodel my upload schedule. But the interesting part is that I'm also glad I started with 3 videos a week. This helped me see my weaknesses, strengths, and in-betweens. I tried to review every aspect of my YouTube journey, from getting my video ideas to scripting, the recording process, editing, to the thumbnail. In fact, improving each of my videos by only 1% every day is already 37 times better every year, which is outstanding in my opinion. This comes from James Clear in his book Atomic Habits, which highlights the impact of continuous improvements. By making tiny steps each day, growth becomes inevitable. Those tiny steps don't result in much initially, right? But with enough repetitions, they ensure accelerated growth. This is what this chart shows. By improving 1% a day, you can improve yourself by 47 times a year. Next is the compound effect, or snowball effect. Let me explain with this question. What will a penny double for 30 days be worth? Oh, in other words, on day 1 you have $0.01, on day 2 0.02, then 0.04, 0.08, and so on. It is a tricky question, right? For me, the answer was about $5,000, but I was wrong. Doubling a penny does not seem like that much. But at the end of the 30 days, that $0.01 is worth $5 million. This is the power of compounding. The growth is almost non-existent in the beginning, but then the compound effect kicks in and you start to see a huge difference. And the key takeaway from this should be to start your YouTube channel as early as possible and think of the long-term game. At one point, the videos you've just uploaded a while ago might get more attention, which will boost your overall views and subscriber count. And my next advice would be to simply take a break. Consistency is a key ingredient in the YouTube recipe, right? But if you want to improve yourself, sometimes I found that the best thing you could do is simply to take a break from YouTube itself. And I'm talking about a week off, and I think that's enough. Feel free to take a pen and a piece of paper, or your own phone, and like a journal, write down anything you can think about on YouTube. What gone wrong from the past month, what motivated you, what pain did you have to endure, etc. And trust me, this will not hurt your views at all, as long as it does not kill your routine and also productivity. And by the way, this is what makes the difference between YouTube and your full-time job. And you don't have to be here or there at that moment in time. YouTube lets you do whatever you want. This is your job to pass the consistency test, right? Remember? Which brings us to time allocation, or in other words, how to make the most out of my time. And I found that my videos need a little more punch, a little more deep research to bring even better advice, a little more life when I record my videos so that people actually enjoy them even more, and a little more editing to send a stronger message to my audience, to you, watching my videos. Also, throughout the past 3 months, I've consistently improved my gear. I'm not talking about the recording recording part, but what you simply see on screen. I've added some ambient background lights and plants and changed the camera perspective so that everything seems to blend together, and it just looks more professional and organic in my opinion. And alright, this brings us to investing in yourself. And all of this would not have been possible if I didn't learn about photography, videography, camera gear, topics and contents to talk about, how to talk to a camera, how to use Adobe After Effects, Photoshop, and even DaVinci Resolve. The first thing I've used is YouTube itself. I've probably spent dozens of hours each week for the past 10 years learning everything I could about video editing, learning how to learn 3D, digital contents, Photoshop, and even After Effects. YouTube is by far the best platform to learn anything you need, from TED Talks to any other YouTube channel you can think about and can find. For YouTube itself, I would probably recommend Channel Makers first. This channel will give you all the tips and tricks you need to know to start your own YouTube channel from zero to hero. For the productivity and routine part, I would recommend Ali Abdaal, who helped me create the productivity routine that I use today. He also breaks down and reviews books, life lessons, etc. For the recording process, I would highly recommend Parker Walbeck from Full-Time Filmmaker. He taught me close to everything I know so far about video recording and editing sound recording, as well as composition, storytelling, camera gear, etc. And finally, if you want to find great content ideas, I would probably recommend TED Talks, which can be a very good source of information to find your next video topic. And you can also find online courses. These, in my opinion, are an even better way to target and focus on a topic for YouTube, although they are unfortunately not free. They can vary from $100 to $1,000, even more, depending on the course itself. I am thinking about the Part-Time YouTuber Academy from Ali Abdaal to Full-Time Filmmaker for Parker Walbeck, or any other courses you can find online. Finally, books. They can pretty much be an endless content idea generator. Sometimes I see only one graph and I use it as an idea for the whole video. I've read the book Elon Musk by Ashley Vance, which gave me the ideas about shorts and long format videos. I've also made a whole video about his 6 tips for productivity at Tesla and SpaceX right here if you're interested. Alright, this was my YouTube business plan for 2023 and probably 2024, from my endless idea generator to the creation and editing process. I will do my best to keep you updated throughout the year, while always improving myself every day. And if you have enjoyed this video, feel free to watch this one right here, where I'll talk about my whole note-taking process, which helps me memorize everything I read, and this one about speed reading and how I double it. Thanks so much for watching, feel free to leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, I will see you in the next one.